Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Deaf Noodles for just a couple of minutes. He recently did something that I wanted to talk about, so if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so tonight we're here to talk about Deaf Noodles for just a couple of minutes. He recently did something that I was absolutely disgusted by. If you don't know who Dennis or Deaf Noodles is, he's a commentary channel here on YouTube. Right now he has 580,000 subscribers. I used to subscribe to his channel, but I did unsubscribe after he was shown that he just has a massive meltdown at any ounce of criticism. And then he went on to attempt to debate a fellow YouTuber that goes by the name of Papa Gut, and he was just unable to debate. It was just talking in circles. It was him showing everyone that he's unable to take any criticism or have an educated conversation about negative feedback that might be directed at him. It was an absolute disaster, and I just kind of lost interest in his content. I then saw that and was just uninterested altogether. And I've been, like I've said in other videos, I've been a little more friendly with cleaning up my subscription list just because I really want to focus on channels that I really feel good supporting. I don't have a whole lot of time to watch YouTube. I'm working full time. I'm working on my own channel, my own videos. So the free time that I do have, I just like to support creators that I feel good supporting. And that's a pretty simple philosophy to have about it. But he is in some very hot water for a tweet that he made the other day. Now, the tweet was directed at Papa Gut. Papa Gut on YouTube has 186,000 subscribers. He did grow substantially after the debate a few months ago with Deaf Noodles. There were a lot of people that just saw that he was there to have a conversation. Dennis was not, and had a little bit of a meltdown, and people started to really support Papa Gut. They liked the way that he delivered his content, and what he uses his platform for is looking into really serious allegations against people, and he uses his platform for good. He's not just here to put out nonsensical BS to gain a following. He's actually utilizing his platform in a positive way from what I have seen personally. I haven't gone down all of his videos, so that is not me saying that he's an amazing person. I'm going by the small amount that I did see, as well as the debate that I watched a few months ago. Now, if you fast forward to July 27th, July 27th, Deaf Noodles put out this tweet, and this is the sole purpose of me making this video. I cannot believe that he was not absolutely annihilated online for this. I know that a few people did talk about it, but this is super serious. Remember when the whole Shannon Rose thing happened with Dad Challenge podcast last summer? Kind of the same idea. Now, here's my whole thing. You just don't go around calling people the P word without really cold, hard facts and evidence. And if you do have cold, hard facts and evidence, you should be working with law enforcement, not making a tweet or a YouTube video about it. These are literally rumors that can ruin lives. And I think about this whole concept a lot, about going real life and making allegations with no proof or anything like that. These are the kinds of things that can ruin lives, and it's just absolutely insane that things like this are happening, all because someone doesn't like someone else. You decided you don't like me, so you're literally going to call me a P, or try to get my house swatted. Like, some of these things that people do and the lengths that they will go to is extremely scary, and sometimes it just makes me want to take a break from YouTube. It's absolutely insane. But the tweet that Deaf Noodles said, or put out, it says, MF got famous on TikTok for joking about fucking 14-year-old girls, then gets offended someone jokes about him. But he was right. I shouldn't have said that. I should have instead said that he makes himself so small in his videos to hide the fact that he looks like a pedophile. And he tagged the FBI Los Angeles. Now, the joke that he made was extremely distasteful. I don't agree with it. We're fighting fire with fire, and this is something that I see so often. Why, like, Deaf Noodles does not like Papa Gut because he had that debate with him. Papa Gut absolutely embarrassed Dennis on that debate, and from what I can see, since that debate and shortly before the debate happened, it's just put a big target on Papa Gut's back. I don't agree with any of this. The context that Papa Gut responded with says the joke was, if she's old enough to bleed, she's old enough to breed. Thank you very much, Andreas Lopez, for the advice. It was a satirical call out since he allegedly slept with a 14-year-old girl. It's a joke I've condemned multiple times, but that person isn't interested in honesty. So he obviously gave some context there. Here's the whole thing. Deaf Noodles is someone who will get like backed into a corner, and he's just like a, I also said this about Dad Challenge podcast, funny enough, but he kind of just like lashes out. Like he doesn't, when he feels like the pressure is on him, he will come with the lowest blow, the most insane claim. He just feels backed into a corner, and he doesn't know how to handle that, despite having almost 600,000 subscribers on YouTube and having made content for a very long time. This is not someone who got 500,000 subscribers overnight and they've never been on the internet. He's definitely had his presence online, but to come out with this type of claim and tag the freaking FBI of Los Angeles is disgusting. Even if I still supported Deaf Noodles at this point, this would have finished it for me. I would have checked out. I would have seen myself at the door. I don't need to make a loud, crazy exit or anything like that. But I just have a zero tolerance for these kinds of really serious claims that can ruin lives. And I wanted to bring this to you guys, especially because I feel like we're at this time online in this little like weird period of time, especially over the last year or two, where people are so quick to throw out these just like egregious claims, no proof. People are so ready and willing to go real life because they've decided that they don't like person A. I don't like you, so I'm going to make your life a living hell. And that's a really scary place to be. We should all be able to make content online as long as we are abiding by the terms of service for that platform. There should be absolutely no reason why any of this is allowed to happen. And it's crazy because you have a situation like this, and then you also have on the flip side Love Meg over there crying bullying because people have made commentary videos about her. I've never once called her names. I've never once, dragged her for, oh, she has the worst teeth. Look at that. I think in the YouTube terms of service, they say, quote, look at that creature. Like that would be considered bullying. I've never once gone anywhere close to that. So you have these two kind of opposite sides of the spectrum where one person takes really simple surface level criticism and calls it bullying. And then you have someone like Dennis who is actually putting what could be life ruining claims on someone else. And both of these exist on the same platform. And it just seems like YouTube is kind of like the Wild West sometimes. But I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this situation. Do you subscribe to Deaf Noodles? Do you not subscribe to him? The last thing that I'll say is he's one of those people who will categorize anything inappropriate as a joke. And I can understand dark humor, edgy humor. I totally get that. But with him, it seems like he'll say something that is just totally out of line, completely incorrect, really hurtful to a group of people or a certain person, and then he'll veil it as a joke. And I think that that might have got him through for a little while, but I think that's also kind of where people started to say, I don't know, every time you're called out for being inappropriate or hurting a group of people or a person, you call it satire and it's a joke, but you also want to report on really serious things like allegations against James Charles and things like this. He's just one of those people that wants to do what he wants to do, and he does not want to be called out on any of it. And to be quite honest, Deaf Noodles kind of reminds me of Dad Challenge podcast in a way. Tell me what you guys think about that. Just the, feeling like he's backed into a corner, lashing out at people, not being able to take criticism, coming out with really crazy claims against people like, oh, I'm being harassed, I'm being bullied. It's quite funny when you sit back and look at it, but I can't wait to hear it from you guys. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.